Hey, Clara's Light. Hello, Rambling Rebel on Lost Highway. How fan. I love your background. Thank you. Hi, dear planet. How are you guys? How is everybody? Thank you for coming over from Fen Fam Raid. Had a Fen Fam Raid. I love it. Thank you, Fen Fam. Hi, Amy, if you're still there. Look, Amy. I'm in Magic Kingdom. Castle's wrong colour, but still, it's Magic Kingdom. I'm actually thinking this could be Disneyland Paris. I think this is Disneyland Paris. Oh, thank you, dear planet. Right, let me just go and get my everything set up. Love vibes, power, beautiful background. Thank you. I have got a funny feeling this is Disneyland Paris. Yeah, I just took a picture from one of my hi Ariel. Ariel, what an amazing name. Ariel, you have come to the right place. Thank you for the thumbs up. Make sure you'll give me a thumbs up as you're coming in the house. Thumbs up, thumbs up. Wow, do you love my backdrop? It's so cool, right? I love it. Oh, thank you, dear planet. Love vibes. The queen in her kingdom. Ah, old queen, but yeah. Janelle, hello. Thank you for coming over. Thanks for coming over from Fen Fam for raiding mine. How is everybody? Are you all good? Don't forget, if you're new to my house, make sure you give me a big thumbs up. In the waiting room, I'm coming in, says Fifi. You are looking princess. Thank you. JP's on his way. He's getting himself beautified.
That'll take some time.
JP's here. He is coming in, my prince. Mega shout out to you all here. Thank you, Ariel. Hope's Kitchen. Ho, ho, ho. Sly's Opinion. Hello. Hi, Hope's Kitchen. I'm going to give you a nod. This is JP.
Hey there.
I think this is Disneyland Paris, isn't it? Look, go your way a bit. No, the other way. Look. See, look where Casey Jones.
I think it is.
This is Disneyland Paris.
Yep.
Yeah, this isn't Magic Kingdom.
If it's wet and horrible, it's Disneyland Paris. It was steaming down of rain when we were there.
Ghostly Grim, how you doing? And dear planet's happy to be with us. Got 8 in the house. Hey. I need to drop my lip. Sim, do you want some time to go and freshen up, eat your dinner, and then give me a shout? Mr. Community, hello. Thank you for coming over. I just give you a blue jacket. Sim, do you want to go get yourself ready, chilled? Get John, tell me when either of you are here, and I'll drop the link. Hi, Relax, Heal, Calm. I'll drop the link and then you can come and join into the fun because we're on StreamYard today, which means people can come up and join us. How exciting. Dear Planet says hello, Moofend. Hope's Kitchen. Nice to know you guys and nice to know you too. Hope's Kitchen. Relax, Heal, Calm. What's up, Hun? Ariel, Mr. Community. Tell him about my ideas, Dear Planet. Dear Planet, JP's got footy on. So if he gets sidetracked, it's because he's watching the footy.
I'm not.
Dear Planet wants me to tell you about their idea, which was to do a English speaking series. I think I told you that yesterday anyway, didn't I?
I struggled to do anything else.
JP's got quite a posh voice.
Well,
he was in the... Am I allowed to say it?
No.
No? Okay, sorry, not saying it. Sly's Opinion. Right, so what have we got in the house? 9 people. Just waiting to see if anyone else was going to join, if our friends were going to join. Background is epic. I know. Disneyland Paris.
In February, and it was freezing cold.
Oh,
but it was
yeah.
lovely. And there was no one there.
Is that JP beside you, KP? Yes, this is hubby, JP.
Yep.
He's watching the footy.
No, I'm not. I'm prepping.
He's prepping, yeah. Relax, Heal, Calm. Do you want to come up? Do you want to be a guest? Are you nervous? Too nervous? He isn't like that. He doesn't. You don't like that idea. Did you like the idea of me doing an English series, speaking series, people?
I am
This isn't
nonplussed.
JP, right?
I am nonplussed.
YT is not JP. JP is here to do YouTube. You call it YT.
Oh, really? That's the down with the.
This isn't JP's thing. This is my thing. So I thank JP for being here tonight and always supporting me. But this is not JP's thing, guys. So if he doesn't seem that enthusiastic, don't be offended. He loves me. He's just doing this because he loves me. All right. It's not his thing. It can't be everybody's cup of tea, can it? He's looking. Thanks, dear planet. You need to come to DLP in August or New Year's Eve. I was just about to say that. Right, have I got a sim or job or both? And can I put you up or you don't want to come up? Let me know what you want to do. YT, exactly.
It doesn't matter.
Oh gosh, I can't even remember how you do this now. Oh, I think I just do this. No. Oh, invite. Where's invite?
There.
Oh my goodness. It's been a little while since I've used it. And it's miles away from me. StreamYard is so much different to normal YT. YouTube. You want to eat? That's fine. You eat. You eat. It's not a problem. The link's there anyway. Golfer, hi there. How are you? Why isn't he interested in YouTube? Because he isn't. Why does he have to be? It's my hobby.
It's not really my thing.
It's my hobby.
Your thing.
Exactly. Dear planet, it is what it is. Ariel, Fenfan, hi, Sue Toy, Golfer, hello. So we've got 11 in the house. So we haven't got any of our friends here yet.
So we might as well start.
Yeah, we will start. So we were going to talk about Disney, and we were going to talk about our equipment that we use, don't we?
Yeah.
So I was going to start with the base down. What do you want to say?
You start with whatever you want to start with.
No, you talk.
Because this is so well rehearsed.
I know.
It doesn't matter.
What's his favourite hobby? Dear Planet wants to know what your favourite hobby is.
I'm a big gamer. So probably somewhere between that and football.
Clara's like said to the travel fish, you have amazing content. That's nice. Asleen, hi there. Okay, so we're going to talk about our equipment that we use when we go to the parks. So what did you want to start with? Sorry.
Well, no, we could definitely start with that. So everyone takes different things, and we do a lot of vlogging when we're around the parks. We do over the years we've started taking less and less tech. We used to take an absolute bucket worth of stuff.
We did.
But as you kind of go more and more frequently, you end up taking smaller and smaller things and less, because it's all about how quickly you can get through the gates. And technology's moved on quite so much. So you take the Gorilla Pods.
Yeah. So someone was asking prices and stuff like that.
Yeah. As we remember them and we get to the items, we'll talk about the prices.
Yeah. So I have a couple of tripods. This is probably one of my favorites for walking around the park because it's grippy. So that's the
Gorilla Pod.
Okay. And it's adjustable and it's just really small. So when you're on rides, you can quickly put it in the compartments at the front where you put your camera, so you don't have to worry about it on a ride. And Disney brought in a ruling that you couldn't take the extendable.
Yeah, they did that a while ago because people were just being stupid with selfie sticks. So this is kind of a midway point between the two. If you want to film yourself while you're eating, or you want to talk to camera while you're eating, or sat down somewhere, that works. You can also attach it to things. So
yeah,
it's
so
kind of
it's quite cool. It's flexible. So this is good. So these are both from Amazon, and then this one I use a lot in the house when I'm doing my cooking ones because it's a little bit taller. Whoa, it fell over then. It's a little bit taller, so this is perfect. So I would highly recommend a tripod, and we also have a floor standing tripod as well. So we use that around the house. And
worth pointing out that they're for cameras, so single shot like the Canon GX7s, G7Xs, that kind of stuff, because they screw onto it as a base. So yeah, if you want, you can get multiple brands. I mean, I think these were about 25 or 30 pounds each from Amazon. So they weren't cheap, but they weren't terribly expensive. And
hi, Lulu.
The thing that we think is, if you're going to put something expensive, like an expensive camera on, you want a decent tripod, because otherwise they fall and break.
Sorry, my friend. Yes. So and then it takes us to the camera that we use. So we use the Canon GX7.
Decent camera.
Yeah.
All around, good light, good aperture, easy to use, simple. It's kind of a vlogger's kind of standard go-to camera. It's nice and compact, and it is the kind of the top end, in my opinion, it's one of the top end kind of point and shoot cameras. And that the flexible screen, the reflective, the self-view screen is actually really, really useful.
Yeah, please tell me the model of the camera. So it's the GX7.
G7X. That's it, same thing, right?
G7X. Canon's. It's in my description. It's in below in my details on my details of the live stream. Sorry, I don't think it's the end of the day. It's getting tired. Do we have a GoPro? Someone just asked. Yes, we do have a GoPro.
But do you know what the really embarrassing is? I was trying to find it earlier on, and I don't know where it is. It's somewhere up in the study.
We only use the GoPro when we go to water parks and things like that, because the GoPro voice is not very good.
No, we found it really susceptible to wind, like crosswind. I mean, these are not so great in crosswind either, but you can't buy like a muffler for them, so they can get, if you're in areas of high wind or you're up high, you get a lot of crosswind on those. And the GoPros, we found the sound to be terrible, especially if you're doing underwater stuff, because you have to mount them in a waterproof camera case, and then the sound is just, the sound is terrible, but the picture quality is amazing. Yeah,
trying to drop the table down because you're dropping it. So,
anything else I did wrong?
No.
Is that okay? Cool. No, you didn't. Really loud.
Exactly. And hello, the Logic Vlogger. How are you doing? So does anybody out there vlog with a camera, or do you use your phone to vlog? What does everybody out there use? What does everybody else out there use? Phones, cameras? Oh, come on after JP is finished. Oh, what, talking? You're going to come up on the screen? It's always a delay. There's a delay in what they see and what you finishing talking. It's quite funny, isn't it?
Exactly right.
iPhone. So FenFam do use their iPhone, exactly. We use the camera. So with the camera setup, hi Lewington Gaming, he's saying hello KP and JP. Hello little man, how are you? My camera's actually quite dirty. I need to give it a little clean from when I've been baking. So with the camera, I recommend you get yourself quite a few spare batteries, because the camera will run out, and I usually take 2 or 3 batteries with me around the park, don't I? Depending on what I'm doing. Yeah. And then you also need to get some memory cards, and I've got a 64 gigabyte, and then I've got another 2 which are similar or smaller, can't remember, and then obviously that comes in here.
Yeah, so and I suppose the thing is that it just becomes a little bit of a thing. It's obviously slightly different to doing it on your phone, where you can save it straight to cloud, but those you just have to every night get in a regimented kind of pattern of getting back, taking everything off your memory card, downloading it, putting it somewhere safe. You usually take a.
How much does the camera cost? It varies, and it varies what country you're in. So you need to Google it and have a look. Amazon, Best Buy.
So they're usually about 300 and something. I think we paid about 350.
Expensive camera, but I've had it 3 years, and I will probably have it for another 3 years. I will probably have this. Do's and Do's. Hi, are you going to come up, Do's and Do's? I will probably have this for a good 6-7 years. I don't see any reason at all that I would change it, other than thank you. I know, isn't it a cool background, Lewindon? Dudes and Dudes gave me the idea, and there's the link if you want to come up, Dudes and Dudes.
We've gone up quite a lot.
Dudes and Dudes gave me the idea, and then I found the Disneyland Paris on my camera, so I put it up. I think it's Disneyland Paris. I'm sure
you can
it
tell because
is.
the cameras, the base is wider, and where you're stood, you'll see.
It's just it's got the barrier. I can't really quite remember. It looks shorter, doesn't it?
It is shorter.
I don't know.
But
it's one of the Disney parks.
So the G7X or GX7, the cameras, the Mark IIs, actually gone up in price. They're £600.
Right. So when I bought this 3 years ago, it was about.
We bought it in a Black Friday sale.
Yeah.
And it cost about £350, £360.
So that is a good sign of a good camera, because when we started vlogging, no worries, Do's and Do's. When we started vlogging, we researched the best vlogging equipment, and all the vloggers, excuse me, all the vloggers use these. Yeah. I follow people like TM Tracker, who doesn't use this anymore. But some of the ladies that I follow, like Gemma Louise Miles, Ellie Darby, all of those girls all use this because it's quite compact. And this viewfinder is the best thing ever. Because when you're looking at the viewfinder, your eye is also going here. When the viewfinder is on the side, you'll find yourself looking at there rather than here. So when you're recording, you're looking over here, and it's really bizarre.
Yeah.
So I love it. DLP is pink. So maybe it was Magic Kingdom then. Well, that's really pink now as well.
Well, yeah, the base is pink and the tops are. The minarets are really bright, aren't they? Really
they've changed it now, haven't they? Yeah. Lulu said, I need one. Yeah, they are an amazing investment, and I would highly recommend. I mean, I know iPhones and Samsung are exceptional for videoing and imagery and pictures, but you need to get the data. It just depends
what you want to do. It just really depends what you want to do. If you want something that you can play with and edit on multiple platforms, then go for a camera. If you don't, then a typical iPhone. I mean, we've got 11s. They're perfectly brilliant.
It's getting the data off though. So editing software, I started off using iMovie, so I used iMovie, but I've always taken my data off of my camera and put it onto my Mac to edit the software. I know Sim edits on her phone, so it'd be really good to hear from Sim how she edits that. Sim, when you get 5.
These things like iMovie and stuff like that. I mean,
iMovie's awesome. Sim uses something else, and now I use Final Cut Pro, which is a chart you have to pay for it. But I find that the editing tools on Final Cut Pro are in addition to what you get on iMovie. But iMovie is perfect. There's probably some limitations, but it's perfect. So I use this little gadget here to get my memory card data off. So I use this little gadget to put my memory card in here, and then I put that into the side of my Mac, and then I take the data and then I put it into an external drive. So I have a couple of these. How big is this one?
So they're 2 terabytes each. 2
terabytes. So it's quite huge. And all of my footage is categorized in here. Oh, so I better not ever lose it. It's not on my Mac because my Mac would run out of space. So it's on here. So when I go on holiday, I take this. I do take my Mac because sometimes I will put a vlog up. I will tell my husband to buy me one. I know. It's so expensive. All of these gadgets are so expensive. And then I've got this green screen behind me as well, which is more expensive. But the green screen behind, you can use a green sheet. You don't have to get the setup that I've got. You can use a green sheet, by the way. So yeah, external pack. I keep everything on here. It's all safe. I edit on iMovie too. Yeah, Lewindon. iMovie's great. Lewindon for you, for what you're doing, I think it's perfect. But as you get better, because you're getting amazing at your gaming, you might want to get more graphics in there. You might want to get a bit more editing to your gaming videos. So that's when something like Final Cut Pro, that will give you the edge.
Exactly. And
you're smart enough to be able to work it out. I probably use like that percentage of Final Cut Pro, but you would use like, because you're just genius. You are a genius and I'm not. Lulu and Nora, $360. Really? Did you find it for $360 or you just asking me, is it $360? Dear Planet, hello, one of my friends want to join your live. Who's your friend? He wants to ask about cameras. Bring him on here then. Bring him on. It's not a problem. Mr. Community, Clara's light. Hi, friend. All right. What's the question, dear Planet? If it's about lighting and if it's about how close you are.
I can't search the web.
How close you are to your subject and things. JP probably won't be able to help with that. He's good, but I don't think he'll be able to help with that. But
it's all dependent on what you're doing and when.
Yeah.
Don't tell people I can't answer stuff before they've even had a chance to ask it.
Yeah, true. That told me. That told me, didn't it?
No asking.
Are you asking your husband? You're like, I want all this. It can. We use Filmmaker Pro. Yay, that's it. Filmmaker Pro on the iPhone and iPad, which is perfect. That's a really good app. It's just, where do you store your imagery? Where do you store your data? Does it go to cloud and can you get it back? Where I have it on my hard drive, so I can use this for, say for example, I want to put a vlog up tomorrow and I want to do, like you suggested, Sim, like top 10 places to eat in Disney or something like that. I can just go to my library that I've created and just take out things. It sounds easier than what it is. It isn't, because this has got billions and billions of data on it. Yeah, KP, yeah. I know. I got told. But I prefer to have it on a hard drive.
Yeah, and look, it's just the way that we do things. It doesn't mean to say it's the right way to do it. It's just the easier way for us.
Yeah.
So it just means we can work on stuff when actually, do you know what, we can't get to iCloud. So it just, and when you go abroad, I mean, you know what the Wi-Fi and hotels and everything's like. It just means you can edit there and then when you get back, you can load stuff up to cloud. So it doesn't really matter. Yeah,
exactly. It'll be, Sim, when you're ready, you can tell us how you edit and how you do your stuff on your phone. Dear Planet, what you want me to share the host again? They're asking us for the price of the camera.
Okay, so like we said, when we bought it, it was about £350. So it's GBP. I've just had a look on Amazon and it's there for about £540. So it's the G7X Mark II. There is a Mark III. We never bothered to upgrade to Mark III because there was no need to.
Yeah. So Realex is saying storage on an iPhone is challenging. Exactly. So that's again why I think it's a good idea to have a camera and you can export it and you can put it to a hard drive. Yeah, I think that is quite the right way to go. Dear Planet, my friend Fessi S. Ahmed is here. Hi there, Fessi Ahmed. How are you? What's your question? Give us your question and see if we can help you. You never know. You never know. Anyone else got any questions? Anyone else want to talk about anything we do? Oh, we've got this as well.
So obviously with the camera, these have image stabilization on them. So it basically, all it translates to is when you're walking around the park, obviously you can move your arm. You do get a bit of vibration, a bit of shake. You know, when you watch somebody's videos and you end up feeling a bit seasick because they wave their camera around. That helps when it comes to stabilization. But what we found is that the next step up from that is to have a gyro. So this is just the one that it won't move until you attach the camera. So this is the one that we bought. There are multiple different versions. You've got the DJIs. This is a Hohem. Again, we got this one in a Black Friday sale. I think we paid about £100 for it. They are up for about 160, 200 pounds at the moment. Black Fridays are so cool. If you can kind of wait to get your tech at those points, then it really helps.
Yeah, the sales. Relax, heal and calm. Do you want to come up and talk about what you just said? Do you want to come up for a bit and then drop back off? So you talked about ScanDisk. It just doesn't work. Do you want to come up and chit chat and go back? And Dear Planet, has your friend got his question? Yes, this is quite good. The problem is when you don't have it on, you can see it's quite wobbly. And when you have your device, so this will hold my camera or my phone. Coming on, hey, dudes and dudes. So this is how wobbly it can be when you don't have it on, but you have your device. So if I have my camera in here, this is what I was talking about the other day, Sim. So if you're going on a ride, I'm almost afraid that this will break, but this is the best stabilization, isn't it, when you're walking around?
Look, we'll just show you how it works. I mean, it's really, really, really simple.
Are you going to put the camera on?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Let's take this off. Dudes and dudes. Hey, dudes and dudes. Hey, we can't hear you, matey. Oh, if I do that, I drop John out. Hold on.
That's
there you
right.
go. No, it's not. Dudes and dudes.
Space Ranger again.
Yes. Ooh. Dudes and dudes, I can't hear you. Can't hear you. Where's your mic? Can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Oh, it might be me. Hang on a minute.
Hold on.
Me? Talk now.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, yeah. It was me, idiot.
Okay. No, I think my mic was off.
Oh, okay. That's all right then.
Go figure. IT talk and we can't get the microphone working.
What we like, as like IT people, we can't even work that out. Hi there, PRL Venture. You're right.
I don't have as cool a background as you guys, but is that through StreamYard?
Yeah, so you said there's a green screen function.
Ah, yeah.
This is my green screen.
It actually doesn't look too bad.
Yeah, it looks good. It doesn't look
like usually there's like an outline or something. But
you have fuzziness around you, don't you?
There's a little bit over there. I can just see, look, in there in the camera a little bit. Hold on. Yeah, there's a little bit there. Hold on. There you go. I got rid of it. It's all in the position.
Thanks for having me on here.
That's okay. That is okay. That is good. So JP's just putting the, what's it called again?
The stabilizer.
Stabilizer. I don't know what they're called. Where's your new camera you've got?
Oh yeah. Okay. So let me give you a tour. I'm still getting used to everything, but this is the Osmo Action.
That's pretty sweet.
See, awesome.
It has a front screen, and let me turn it on. So it's kind of like a vlogging screen.
Yeah.
And then you also have the back here.
Oh yeah.
And as well as we say we want good audio, right? So it has a little port. This is kind of new. So it's got like a little adapter that plugs into the side. And when you do that, I got to take off the door. So the door comes off.
You didn't charge this.
And now you have a little And this is going to be great when I go to the parks in about a couple weeks.
That is amazing.
So I can. So this is like a little mini vlogging setup.
Yeah.
And you mentioned before, like the hard part is getting it off your phone. So I started using my phone, and then you have to like connect the phone via USB to the computer. Then you have to transfer the files, and sometimes the audio doesn't come with it. So then you have to like, I don't know. There's all these different. It's just a pain in the butt. So I got this, and when I'm done, I did my latest video with this camera. I don't know why it keeps taking pictures, because I say photo and it takes a photo. See, photo. See if it'll do it. Take a photo. This is riveting. So anyway, you just USB to the back of the computer, and you have your files. It's tiny. I don't know if you'll pull it back here.
Really good.
So basically, you know, you're in the parks or whatever, and you just pull it out of your bag quickly.
Yeah.
Rode microphone.
I love that microphone. I would look so professional with that.
And it's tiny, right? So
yeah.
It doesn't have to be gigantic.
But you got that muffler on it as well to hopefully stop some of the wind.
Yes, and I bought this separate. It comes with a big one. It comes with this. It's a dead cat.
Yes.
But it's a little obnoxious. It's too big.
Yeah, I got one of those muffles for my camera, and for some reason you could hear the ticking, couldn't you, of my camera?
Yeah, so what it was doing
really
is you
weird.
could hear, these cameras are okay, but you can really hear when the autofocus is clicking in all the time, especially in kind of mixed light. So because the muffler was actually helping so much and muffle the sound, it's actually picking up every single movement on the camera lens itself.
Right, so
which was a pain.
Fasif Ahmad is asking, which camera is suitable for travel vlogging, and what other equipment are required camera for a new vlogger? For a new vlogger, do your phone.
Just this.
Just do your phone if you
do a phone.
So the phone will work great. And so I was telling you guys in the chat a couple days ago, this is what I started with.
Yeah. Gimbal.
So this is the Osmo Mobile 3. I think Sim was looking at getting this one.
Yeah.
And you just slip your phone in. This is $99. I got it for $99. I think it was on sale.
Yeah.
And you just slide your phone into it. And you can even attach the microphone, the Rode microphone that I have.
Exactly. That's exactly it. Yeah.
And you can do landscape or portrait.
That's so good.
So you see how it's moving slowly. It gets really great, steady shots. And it hooks up to the mobile app. And then you can switch it back if you want to do like Instagram.
That's really good.
Instagram. And then also it like.
Yes, that's what that does. Yeah, exactly. So
I started with this, and I started with my phone, and I mean, to tell you the truth, the quality is pretty close.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. I mean, you can get 4K camera on your phone these days. But to me, like audio is so much more important sometimes, because people are hearing you first and then they see you.
100%.
Like bad audio and good video just is not forgiving.
Agree with you. Agree. That's what we said about our GoPro, because we took it. We used it once, didn't we, around a park or something, and we played it back, and we were like, "Oof."
Yeah, pictures are amazing. And then we turned the volume up, and we're like.
And that's what told me on the Osmo was that you can use a microphone with it, which is nice.
Yeah.
And then this locks in here, and then Sim, you said something about this where it like folds down, and you got to take your phone out and stuff, but it's a sacrifice because you're going with a cheap setup.
Yeah, exactly.
But it also goes in and out too pretty easily. So I can just pop it out. It's out. I put this in my bag. I got my phone.
Yeah, no, I like that. That is good.
Like and you can see it has a little, this is where the microphone goes. So like if I take the other microphone, it slides right in, and I can point it towards me, or I can point it away from me if I'm walking in the parks.
Yeah, no, it's really good. Relax Hill Calm wants to join. Hello, Relax Hill Calm. We're going to bring you in for a little bit. Hello.
Pictures are amazing. Hey there.
The Osmo was that what you can use. And then this is like my professional camera. In here, and Sim, you said something about this where it like folds down.
Somebody needs to find their volume.
I think Relax Heel You've got to
hold on a minute.
Mute your YouTube.
Yeah, exactly.
But it also goes in here.
Relax Heel Calm. I think you need to turn this down. Or
Okay, hold on.
a little bit. That is good. Here we go.
There you go.
Perfect. Carry on, dudes and dudes.
So this is my, before I started doing videos and stuff, I took a lot of photos. So on my Instagram is probably endless photos on there. But this is a Sony A7 II. It's a little bit older, but it's a smaller camera, and I can use this for like pretty much anything else. If I'm doing stable video, I can just point it down. If I do like a product overview, in fact, the video I did with my mini panel Cube Mini, this guy,
yep,
I used this camera for that, so it looked pretty good. You get like a depth of field, and you get good quality video from it.
How much was right? Hold on, Destiny wants to come in. Sorry, Destiny Daily. Let's just welcome Destiny Daily. Hi, Destiny Daily. How are you? Hi, Destiny. You okay?
Hello.
So this is my, before
Sorry.
I started doing videos and stuff, like a lot of photos. So on Instagram, echo. It's a little bit older.
Am I gone?
But it's a small. I hear some audio in the background. Pretty much anything else. If I'm doing stable video, I can just point it down. Okay. There you go.
Can't hear you.
Can't hear us? Nope.
All right, I'll just remove you. Sorry, probably technical issues. So someone's asking, wow, gimbal was awesome. Can you tell me about the price of a different gimbal?
Depends what you want to go for, and it depends what you want to use it for. If you want to use it for your phone, if you wanted to use it as for your phone, it's a slightly different price to if you wanted to use one for a larger kind of an SLR or a point and shoot camera.
The prices will differ because we're in the UK, so the price for you guys in your country will be completely different to what we could purchase. So I don't really want to give prices. We can give estimate, like, Dan can tell us how much that camera was in the US, but in the UK it could be more expensive or it could be even cheaper.
And it depends which outlet you go to. It depends where you buy.
I've heard that overseas some things are more expensive. So like this one, this was $99 US, and I think it was on sale. I think it goes for a little bit more than that, but I saw it at 100. I said, okay, I'm gonna get it, and it works pretty good. Especially it brought my quality, except for my Animal Kingdom video, which I didn't have this.
Yes.
Everything else you can see is very stable.
Oh, that was the one.
Yeah, we watched that.
It was a good video. It just made me a little icky.
And it's the same with me. So what I always find with Tim Tracker is he will stand still, won't he? And then he'll talk to the camera.
Well, most people do. We just rush.
I walk down Magic Kingdom, down the lovely towards Magic Kingdom, and I'm like, oh my God, it's the castle. It's just amazing.
Around
like I heard that overseas something more expensive. So like this one, this was $99 US, and I think it was on sale too. Relax, Heel Calm. If you mute the YouTube channel that you have and then just stick on the StreamYard tab, you should be good. See if it works. Sounds good. Yeah.
Good, relax. You okay? Welcome to the stream.
Yeah, good to see you.
Good to see you. Can you hear us, Relax, Heel Calm? I don't know if she can hear us.
Yeah, I'm not sure if she can hear us.
So, are you off to the parks in a couple of weeks, you say?
Yeah, I'm gonna go just on like a long 3-day weekend.
Right. Okay.
Like pretty much Friday to Sunday.
So you can only do 3 at the parks, I guess. So which ones are you going for?
I have studios on Friday. Then I have, I believe, Epcot on Saturday, and then Magic Kingdom on Sunday. And I'll probably just spend the morning on Sunday because I drive home. It's like 6-hour drive.
Yeah.
But it's nice because I have an annual pass, so I can pop down there for like a 3-day weekend.
Yeah.
So, oh wait, just kidding. Friday's Magic Kingdom, and then I have Kona dinner that night, and then Animal Kingdom. Sorry, where is that? Epcot Friday, Saturday, and then Sunday's Hollywood Studios.
Ooh, so exciting. Well, everyone, hold on, before we go on. Relax, Hill, calm. Can you hear us? You can't hear us. You can see
You can
us.
see, but not.
All right, I'm gonna drop you, my darling. I see you later. Bless her. Destiny. We'll probably put you. Have you got anything to talk about computer wise? If not, we'll probably pick you up next week if you like. Kick from studio. Kick guest.
Sounds so harsh when you kick someone.
I know. Destiny, I can pick you up next week if you like. It's a bit of a techie one, this discussion, isn't it? Visual A 101. Hello, how are you? JP here with us today, and Dan from Do's is up on the screen. Sim or John, do you want to join us before we carry on talking? Because I'm conscious that we're talking and it's hard to interject. I don't want to be rude. Hi, Vex.
I don't know where I put my light.
Yeah, you talked about your light. That was so bright as well, wasn't it? Grace Mercy channel. Hello.
Yeah.
How are you?
Here it is, baby.
Nope.
I don't know. It's around here somewhere.
There's somewhere. Hey, we lost a GoPro earlier. There's somewhere in the house. We have no idea where that is.
Yeah, I swear I just had it. I don't know. I probably put it down somewhere. But you mentioned these before?
Is that Power Pack?
Yep.
Yeah.
So important.
I kind of think that we've got 3 or 4. So yeah, we go for the RAV Power ones. They're okay. 3 USBs plus a USB-C, and this one doesn't. But the other ones that we've got have got a light on them for some reason. Like I've ever had to use the light, but yeah. I mean, and they're quick charge. You can take probably 3 charges to a full charges to an iPhone on them.
Right.
Charge up overnight. So yeah, they're kind of fine.
I like it, and I think I could charge probably like 3 or 4 times. So throughout the day, I know if I'm using my phone to film, I can I can recharge it whenever. And then now this can charge. Hey, John and Sim.
How you going? You okay?
Yeah.
How's everyone?
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
Have you got lipstick on?
No.
Oh, it looks like you got lippy on.
Sound curry, innit?
I was going to say, you always start with a compliment.
I do. That's pretty. That's so pretty. Do you ever done if you've met JP in person?
No.
No, not
That's
being
good.
able to talk to. No.
I mean, hi, how you doing, JP?
It's only been one way.
Someone earlier said that JP looked probably more comfortable being on a golf course than he does on here. JP doesn't even play golf.
I play golf really badly, and I play it on Xbox even worse.
JP would look
Right.
more comfortable on a theme park ride. Woo!
I can't play golf. It's a very boring sport.
I remember we did it with a work thing once, and everyone kind of turned up with all the gear and no idea, and we kind of turned up to the first tee, and it was a reasonably expensive, reasonably posh course, and the groundsman was there, and the first person teed off, ball down the fairway, miles down, and by the time it got round to me, we'd already been drinking for about 3 hours.
Oh,
That I hit the ground with actually went further than the actual golf ball did.
Yeah.
We didn't play more than about 2 holes of golf before they asked me to leave. So yeah, not particularly great.
Yeah.
I like golf. I'm just not very good at it.
No, I'm useless at it.
John used to work at Top Golf.
That's a cool place.
And we had free access to Worcester Manor, which
It's like $30 or 30 pounds a round, right?
What, at Top Golf?
I don't know.
Yeah.
No,
Free.
£5. Well, it was free to us, but it was like it used to be like £5 a go. But we got Worcester Manor next door, which is like a £45,000 a year membership, like the cheapest one to go and join. And because we got it for free, we went there one day, all of us, and yeah, we wrecked it and got asked to leave and tip the buggy over. And we got invited.
Like $25 for an hour or something like that when we went in. I went in Texas, and then I think Orlando has one as well.
Yeah.
Quite a few. It's very big in America. There's only 2 over here in the UK.
No, I didn't know over here. Yeah, Tim Tracker's been to one of them, Dan, and he videoed it with Jen, and they had yummy food, didn't they? Do you remember it? Yeah, they went.
I think I saw that. The food looked amazing.
Yeah, the food looked really good.
Sounds like all three of us, all 3 of our groups are foodies.
I know. We all love our food, don't we?
Oh,
All microwaved.
You like to eat out. Well, I like to eat out at least, but I cook a lot at home too.
Someone came in and we haven't said hello to them. So Lewington Gaming, everyone is on. I know Lewington, how cool. Dorcas and Jake, hi there, how you doing? Just as quick shout outs. And did we, dear Planet, did we answer your friend's question? I hope we did. So what do you do when you first start vlogging? I think Dan answered it perfectly. Use your phone and that gimbal thing, whatever it's called.
Just do what makes you comfortable.
Cheap and cheerful.
Just do what you're comfortable with, and just be mindful of the fact that the first few videos you put up, you're going to look back in 2 years afterwards and you're going to go, oh my goodness, what was that? That was terrible. But don't fuss about it, because you learn every single time you do something, and you do it slightly differently.
Yeah. Or you just look back and you go, oh, I look so young.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so skinny then.
Or what was I thinking?
We all have our cringe-worthy videos, right? And
videos.
try not to get frustrated and try to keep it simple. You know, like, I don't know if you guys watch Peter McKinnon. Have you heard of him? He's really good if you want to learn like production value and quality. It's Peter McKinnon. He's from Canada, and he says like, build a story. So like, whatever you're going to be vlogging about, make sure you have an intro and tell people what you're going to do. Then go do it, and then thank them, and whatever, and then have a closure. So you have like a beginning, a middle, and an end.
Yeah.
And it could be 6 minutes. It could be, I have to get to the store to find these mint Kit Kats. Let's go and see if we can do it. And then you're in the store looking for them. Oh,
no, it's true. Oh, you broke up a bit there, Dan. Oh, look, it's frozen.
Oh,
oh, should take that picture quick. Hang on a minute.
Get a picture.
Quick, get that picture.
There you go.
there you
Yes.
go. He's going to love you for that. He's probably sitting there.
I'm back.
All right, that's all right. We got your hound. We got your.
Oh God, was I like?
Yeah, brilliant.
Oh gosh, it happens to all of them, right?
But you know what? You're right. People will forgive poor quality video if you are vibrant on screen, if you can tell a story and you put a bit of energy in it. It doesn't really matter if the video quality is a little bit subpar. I can't help it. Buy a different table.
Just stop shaking the freaking table.
You guys are vibrating.
No, I do that. I
It's
sit
so
and
annoying.
I just tap. I rock my face and it starts shaking.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get restless leg or something, right? And you're like,
Exactly.
see, there you go.
Restless leg syndrome.
Oh, he gets it all the time. Drives me insane.
Oh,
See,
Swimming
if you
table.
shake it, it's all right.
John, he's got the footy on as well.
Oh, who's it? Man U tonight?
Man, you drew 1-1, didn't they?
It's West.
So this is the
I'm
last.
missing half of my channel. Hold on.
It's the last night of the EFL of the Championship, so just interesting to see who stays up and who goes. But looks like West Brom are up in the Premiership.
Right, so Dear Planet said, we've started travel vlogging a few months ago, so I want to ask you about some necessary equipment. Okay, so if you started vlogging a few months ago and you want some real kit,
So you're rocking the table.
oh,
now.
sorry, hands off. I would suggest you get an external memory drive thingy, whatever it's called.
That's a dog.
Oh,
You got the dude.
Hey.
oh yeah, no.
Hi, Lily. Is it
Who's that?
Yeah.
Who's that?
She's so cute. Look how she just cuddles.
She's adorable. How old is she?
Ellie's 5.
Oh,
Well, she'll be 5 in November.
Ellie.
She's our fur baby. You can see she puts her hand around my neck like a real child.
Wow.
Is she a cockapoo?
What's that?
Is she a cockapoo?
One more time.
Is she a cockapoo?
No, she's a Labradoodle.
She's a Labradoodle.
So it's
Oh,
probably a good time. So like my channel, Dudes and Dudes, like so Labradoodle, that's the dude part, and then dudes being guys, but it could also be dudettes. I'm slowly but surely getting dudettes on the channel.
Michael scene.
Look.
She loves that.
This is my baby girl.
She's so, look at her.
It's like the
I
behaved
just want
child.
one.
She's like Amy, isn't it?
She's very nice. She's very good.
She's adorable.
She's she's like a 3rd generation Labradoodle. So her parents were both Labradoodles. When you have a Labradoodle, you can have like a golden retriever or Labrador and a poodle, and that'll be like a 1st generation. But then if you have like 2 Labradoodles, that's like a 2nd, and then if you have 2 generations down, you can have like F1B and all that. So, but she's very smart, and I have allergies, so that's why we have Ellie's hypoallergenic.
Yeah,
And
that's what we see.
she's got all the allergies.
Oh, no. And can you take her to the park, to the Disney park?
No, she's not a service dog, but you know, we stayed at Port Orleans Riverside,
Yeah, you can take your pets to hotels.
and then the next day I checked her into Best Friends Pet Care.
Yeah.
So we saw that. First time we saw that was
Yeah.
we were at Universal, weren't we?
Yeah.
And we treated each other. So we stayed at Hard Rock, and there were people just walking people's dogs up and down outside.
It was
kind of like,
adorable. Oh, it's like, I miss Gizmo.
Mr. Community, yeah, it is a child in a dog's costume.
You sure that's
Sure.
not a child in a dog's costume? Yeah, very funny.
yeah,
I
probably.
swear I have to check into a mental hospital if anything ever happened to her.
Oh, you've got a long time yet, matey.
Yeah.
So to Dear Planet, then, if I give my tips, then Dan, you give your tips to Dear Planet, and then Sim and Mark give Mark.
Mark,
That was the one who was here earlier while I was out working.
What are you doing? You
It's
stitched
all
him
right.
out.
The cameras picked him up walking in, but he left a good tip, so I'm happy.
I'm sorry, then you can give your tips. Oh my god. Right, so I would suggest definitely a good camera, wherever the camera's gone. Good camera. Definitely, Dear Planet, you're listening, definitely get some spare batteries. Definitely get a couple of spare batteries because you need to keep charging them. So you need a battery charger. Yeah, and definitely get a couple of memory cards if you don't copy it off to your hard drive, because if you go around the park, you'll need at least a couple, or wherever you go traveling, you'll need at least a good couple of memory cards because they
you can
fill up
guarantee
quickly.
that they will be full, or you'll get that little warning light that comes up
Yeah,
as something decent turns up that you want to film.
definitely. And a tripod, definitely a tripod, definitely a stabilizer.
If you
That's
want
that's
to-
what I would suggest.
so here's one of the things that I do, like when I don't want to carry around the gimbal, and it's not the greatest thing, but if you hold it steady, it's not bad. So I have this little bracket. I don't know if you've ever used anything like this.
Yeah, just yeah.
Oh yeah,
Little onesie.
Yeah.
And then you can put any kind of like, I don't know, you just get like any one of these, and then it just like pops on here.
yes.
And this is like a simple setup, you know, that you can, for like $30 or whatever, 30 pounds, you can be vlogging, and then you can add on the microphone, goes up here, and you can be vlogging just with your cell phone.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know what, going into this, I'm like, I don't know if I'm going to get followers. Like I got to, really work hard and make videos and make them good quality. So like, why would I want to put all this money into it? But now I feel like I'm starting to get good at it. Like you said, like just do it and you'll get better as you go.
Yeah, exactly. Lewindon, thank you for the Liverpool winning 1-0.
No, it's actually 2-0.
2-0 now. Dan, I'll come back to you in a minute because I want you to show me your new little gadgety thing again because I want to. I might need to invest in that. Maybe not. So, John and Sim, explain what you use, please, to the lovelies.
My iPhone,
Honestly,
like this, and I'm like, oh wow, look at this, and then that's it,
and then it's done.
and then it's done.
Because like what Dan just said, when we kind of started this, it was a bit like it was just a bit of fun for the kids more than anything. Let's kind of do our thing. Let's make some videos, make some memories, all that. And then I said, we ain't buying nothing until we start making money. And as we know, making money is not very easy on YouTube. But
no, you've got to invest.
So I'm just a bit like, I don't really want to spend a load of money because, you know, like yes, in a business, you have to put money in to be able to progress and get better and kind of do better. But when it's the sideline, it's, you know, it's you've got to chuck money into it. And to be fair, I just haven't really wanted to. But now it's a bit like we're doing our things, and I feel like we've kind of reached our limit of what we can do with what we've got.
Yep.
Yeah, but the phones are great. I think someone said it earlier, maybe JP said it, of what the phones can do are so good. The picture quality is so good. Like I've done the last few videos on the iPad, and I found that the picture quality was even better on the iPad. It's just harder to configure it all and
it is.
But that's why I've always done my editing on my phone, because it's there.
Yeah.
But then the downfall with that is the storage is terrible, like the memory. So I would have to kind of delete things off or send things to the iPad or somewhere else, so I've got more space, and then I'd do all the editing on it, and then I'd have to, when I've uploaded it, I'd have to delete it all. And then I hate the fact that that is gone and it is just on YouTube and it is nowhere else. Yeah. I haven't got that stored anywhere. So then recently we had someone reported one of our videos and it got taken down. So the thing that was upsetting me about that was that if they actually take this down and don't reinstate it, I've not got that anywhere else, and this is memories for us. So I was annoyed about that. Thankfully, we appealed it and they said no, it's fine. You know, we've reviewed it and it doesn't break any of the rules. But not being able to store that anywhere is something I don't really like. No. So for us now, it is about, you know, investing in something else.
Yeah.
I was looking on Apple for Apple's mobile hard drives, and they're actually not really bad. So for 2
terabytes,
it's like 89 quid.
Yeah,
that's not bad.
That's not bad, really.
And we've got an account with them, so we'll get 20%.
And I get 20% off there because I have a business account with them.
So it's not a terrible price.
That's something we'd definitely get.
That's really good.
You get what you pay for, really.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Get what you pay for.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay. So Dear Planet's asking do's and do's where he's got his Osmo Action from.
Yes.
I got mine from Amazon.
What is it called? Sorry, dude.
Oh, you guys weren't on before, I think. But yeah, it's the Osmo Action.
It looks so cool.
Did it look amazing?
Is it got
it's tiny. This was it was on sale for $250 US, and the best thing about it is if you hold down this button, you have a vlogging screen on front.
Dan, has it got good stabilization?
Yeah, they call it Rock Steady, and it's 4K, and you can do 260 frames, slow motion, and all that to whatever 240.
I'm sorry, over here.
Could you have a look,
please? Could you have a look on Amazon, please, and see how much they are? Yeah.
It's £309.
309 quid.
Yeah.
But then you got to put a bundle on it, so you need the external speaker.
So this was I think like $20 this thing, and then you need the microphone, which is this one is like $50 to $100 depending on where you get it. You don't need a microphone. It obviously has it inside, but you get good quality with this.
Dan, can you have you done a vlog on that yet? Have you been out walking around?
My latest vlog is the boat vlog.
Ah.
And we did it all on this camera.
Okay,
and,
we'll have a look at that.
269.
And Sim and John, like, how do you feel about when you film on the iPhone? Is it hard to transfer them? How do you transfer your files?
We don't transfer it. We do all the editing on the phone,
okay.
or AirDrop it to the iPad or the Mac. So
Okay.
because all of our products are Apple, it's easy to go between them.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
I haven't I have a Mac, but it doesn't take AirDrop for some reason. I guess it might be older. But yeah, I have an iPhone as well. And this is what I did like my first maybe 40 videos on the iPhone.
Yeah.
And now I've done a couple on this one on my photography camera, which the focus is not very good on here. But I bought this years ago and it's not bad.
Little camera.
John, we just found it on Amazon Prime for $269.
Is that? I saw that one.
You get the 309 that's got all the changing kit.
Oh, and 309.
The other stuff with it.
Yeah.
And you can like get mounts, so you can mount it to like your car, or you can like inside window. You can mount it if you're going somewhere. You can mount it on the side, like with a strong suction. It's waterproof, so you can go in the water with it. You can't use this, obviously. You have to take this off and turn it, put the seal back on it. But so far, so good. It's easy. It's easier. Like I just don't like you were saying. Tim Tracker uses like a professional camera.
Yeah.
But it's so heavy.
Yeah.
You know, I would get so tired just like.
Me too.
You know, going through the parks or whatever.
And a lot of time he doesn't go on the rides anyway, does he? So he's just there videoing, whereas we want to quickly put it away so we can go on a ride and stuff. We don't want it to interrupt our enjoyment.
Yeah.
That one, Dan, does it have like an attachment like the GoPro, so you can like put it around you, like put it on your person?
Yeah, like this thing here, you can do like this little mount. This comes off, and then you can just get different attachments. Like this comes off.
It's usually similar to the GoPro.
And it's actually the same mount as a GoPro. So if you have a GoPro now, you can use the same type of accessories.
Dan, can you drop the link to your latest video where you use that, please, so everybody can take a snippet of it? So, Dear Planet, if you want to see how good the quality of that Osmo is, Dan's going to drop his latest video.
So for £344, £344, you can get the camera, a memory card, and a travel bag as a part of the set. If you buy it all together for £344.
Well, that's not bad.
I know.
And I don't know. I thought about it a long time and tried different types of modes of filming and making Roku videos and stuff like that, and capture cards and whatnot. And you know, I settled on I just want it to be simple. I want to be able to do the videos, and I feel like making it simple makes it almost easier. You know.
My friend told her to cut. Yeah, she asked if we're still on. Yes. Yeah, no, that's cool. It is cool.
So Dan, did you on a slightly different note, did you get the mail from Disney today where your annual pass got extended?
Let me see.
We did.
I don't know if I got it yet, but I know some people were charged money, right?
Yeah, or
accredited
people that were on the monthly subscriptions. They accidentally billed them for the periods of since March, all in one big bill.
You okay?
I think somebody tried to bring a class action against Disney for doing it as well, which was kind of quite funny. But we got extended, so I think it's to make up for the fact that we got the extension because the parks were closed, but then because they've stopped park hopping, it's the month that you get on top of that as well. So
Yeah, I hope I don't just show up and try to get in the park with my magic band and they say, you're off.
Yeah.
We've got an app, so our one on our app tells us when our park annual passes expire.
Yeah.
So it was meant to expire in December, but it don't expire now until the end of May. So
Ooh,
that's all right.
that's really good.
a really good extension.
That's really good.
Oh, here you go. Yeah. Gold Pass expires 1/20/21.
Yay. That's awesome.
Yeah.
We normally get quite good value out of our annual passes because we normally go about kind of 4 times a year.
Yeah.
This year, once. September is still kind of on at the moment.
But if not, then I think we should consider Disneyland Paris annual pass holders.
Me in the parks hanging out with
New
Roy.
Year's Eve.
We're going there for New Year's.
Oh, wow. Paris?
So,
Yeah.
yeah, Paris.
Oh, wow. Very
But
nice.
it's so easy to get there for
So
us.
easy.
Do you take the tunnel?
We take the ferry.
We take the ferry and we drive. It's easy.
You rent a car on the other side, or
We take our own car and just drive all the way.
that's neat.
Yeah.
And it's good. I think we will take the ferry on when we go in
Yeah, I
October.
quite like- I
Not
like-
ferry, the tunnel. I want to take the tunnel when we go in October.
But I like the ferry. I like the whole boat thing. So
Really?
That's
yeah,
Mhm.
I love it.
That is cool. You get to see the cliffs of Dover.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
The white cliff.
Close by to them.
That's it. Start singing to them. They start singing back.
Yeah.
I think you'd like to get there as fast as possible, don't you?
I can't see
And
what
it's
the.
comfortable.
I just, you get on the train, you get off the train, you're in the park.
I know.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Great. Yeah.
Smart.
Dan, it's the same for our platinum pass. It's exactly the same. So we just got those extended. So we got the mail, and it's finally come up on the app now. So that's good.
Yeah.
But do you remember I was saying about Sim and the price of that hotel, 169 quid, and how cheap it was? And
And as well with kids.
Oh, is this going up on JP time?
no,
Is that what this is?
Well, when we did go on the Eurostar, it was okay on the way because we had a suitcase each. Yeah, fantastic. On the way back, you're piled up. You've got your normal suitcases, which is probably a little bit more because
You've got all your bags.
and then you've got all the crap that you buy. Well, it's not crap, but you know, and the
No,
kids
let's
want
be realistic.
kids want a great big castle. don't they? You've got a great big castle you
You've got
carry
the,
as well.
you got the massive stuff. The
It's so
teddies.
busy, and it's so busy. You're then trying to like do the suitcases, do this, and hold the kids' hands, trying to get over that big gap between the platform. Nah, too much egg.
Stick them in the
It
car.
was so much easier for us to just load the car up, in we go, gone.
I think it'd be good to take the car. Right, hang on. Hi, Brian Mullen from Texas.
Hi, Brian.
And Sophie. Disney Mum's Life is here.
I
Sophie.
see just me, Fifi, Unique Fee is also here.
Hey,
Disney Mum Life. Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, they have a really cool channel.
Yes.
Channel.
Her dad does the vlogging actually, and they've just become DVC members as well
Oh, nice.
for Florida. So I thought it'd be really good for her to come on and she can tell us all about DVC.
I love BBC as well.
Are you DVC, Dan?
Hmm. Yeah,
So have you been back since the parks reopened?
Well, Rich.
I haven't.
Okay, so this will be your first experience of plastic sheeting everywhere and the park pass.
Masks and everything. Yeah.
So you're doing. You said you're doing Hollywood Studios, but that's not the first day.
What is my first day? I think Magic Kingdom is Friday, and then Saturday is Epcot, and then Sunday is Studios because I want to ride Minnie's railway thing.
Yeah. So I've been looking at the queue times for Minnie and Mickey's Runaway Railway. It's been kind of 60 minutes, but because the social distancing,
And
the
his
queue,
face.
the queue goes all the way back.
Whoa.
Over from the Chinese theatre, and sometimes actually gets as close to, where there's a popcorn stand just to the right hand side as you look up,
Yeah,
just
yeah.
in front of the Brown Derby. It's there, so it winds all the way back
Wow.
forwards on itself, and it's been there.
Wow.
But everyone's been saying that Rise, because they open up for 3 virtual queues, so you have a 10 o'clock, a 1 o'clock, and a 4 o'clock.
Mm.
Which is nice because then it spreads it out over the day and
Yeah. Exactly right. Because otherwise, I mean, you know what it was like before. We were getting there at 5 o'clock in the morning and waiting an hour to get through the gate to then sit there and just tap your phone incessantly until your ticket came up. And they still went in 2 minutes. But these ones, I think most people are finding the 1 o'clock or the 4 o'clock are the ones that they get. So many people have complained about 10 o'clock.
Crazy. Hi, Prince Soft. How are you?
And it's been doing a weird thing as well. So if your party that you have on your app actually has friends as well as your family on it, the app's been failing when it's been trying to take people in because it's been pulling in multiple people from your party and dropping some. So what they've been saying is that if that happens and you can't get your pass, go to guest services and tell them, because apart from anything else, they need to know that there's a problem because they'll fix it. But they're also helping you out in a lot of cases. And they don't have to, but they're helping you out with tickets to get on.
Love it.
So if you hit issues, then I mean, we always go and see a cast member and they've got the power in their hands, right? And the amount of times that we've had magic moments with those guys for different things.
Rise was awesome. I really enjoyed it. I was able to do that in right in February when I went down. I got like boarding group 60 or something like that, and I made it on probably around 5, 6 o'clock at night.
Yeah,
and it was really fun. I really enjoyed it.
So, John, sorry. Go on,
I was going to say though, although on Rise, the one thing that we always do wrong is when as you go through the first bit of the ride where the ship gets taken in, that we always stand the wrong side and we're open when the doors open. They're always opening behind us every single time.
A bit special, aren't we?
Yeah,
special is on the phone. John, what's the new thing that's coming to Disneyland Paris? So the Marvel, is it? Marvel.
They've got Marvel Land.
What's going to be there?
Tony Stark's the Avengers Stark Tower.
So is the California?
No, Paris. They've got a big development going on in Paris at the minute. So the new one that's coming now is Marvel Land. So the what was it called? Aerosmith. That's now going to be the Iron Man ride.
Ooh.
Okay.
And then you've got Stark Tower. And apparently it's got some amazing stuff going on there. And then you've got Frozen Land, but that comes in 2023. So it's going to be another castle.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so they're going to have the big Elsa castle, and it's going to be proper like you're going through Erinsdale and all of that. And it's going to be Frozen. That's in 2023.
That would be cool.
And they're going to be doing more magic shows there, like all their illuminations and stuff like that. There's going to be the main one, obviously, at Aurora's castle.
Yeah.
But then they're going to have one over on the Frozen Land, one over at the Marvel, and one over at Tower of Terror.
Wow. Sorry to interject. FenFam, you got a question from Dear Planet.
Have you also a travel channel? No, we don't have a travel channel. We have a family channel where we just kind of do things as a family together. If that is part of that, if that's traveling, then yes. But most of it is just us doing things together as a family. And do we live in California? No, we live in the UK in sunny Essex.
It's really hot today, hasn't it?
It's been hot today.
It's been really hot today.
Really hot today. It's been lush. It's been right lush.
So it is about time that they did put some new stuff in Paris, though.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
Kind of been crying out for it. I mean, there's a couple of attractions there that you kind of look at and you're like, I don't know quite why that's there.
I don't understand why there's a 2-hour queue for the Peter Pan ride.
I still don't understand why there's a 2-hour queue for them damn cars.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
Space Mountain. You know what ones I mean?
Oh, yes, yeah. Oh.
On the track.
Yeah.
Drive around in
like the Speedway.
Yeah, Speedway. Yeah.
I think the reason the reason we do, like when we go to Florida, the reason we do the Speedway one so much at the moment is because that's the best view you can get of the Tron ride.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of the best ride because they've closed the people mover down.
It is a freaking noisy ride and stinky from all the petrol or diesel and stuff, isn't it? And it's so
still right. The steering never works.
It's like bang, bang, bang. But yeah.
I love the smell of that. It's beautiful.
Do you?
Yeah.
petrol. I love the
Really?
petrol smell. Yeah, not diesel.
Nice.
And I love the end of the ride where you can just smash into the back of the person at the front. Yeah, proper, like, when it's like, please slow down, you're proper looking to make sure no one's looking, and you just smash straight into the back of them and go, I'm so sorry.
And it's always me and Amy in front. Or no, me and Kira and you and Amy just go boom.
Oh, I actually like the maze. I'm quite impressed with the maze out there. I thought that was really cute, wasn't it?
But the
Alice in Wonderland.
Wonderland.
Yeah, that was really sweet. I like
I
that.
think there were a couple of rides out there that caught us, because it's kind of weird going to a different park in a different country, because you kind of know that they're laid out similar. So you've got a version of Main Street and you've got the castle at the end.
Yeah.
Everything's different. It's the same but different. So you've got the two walkways behind the shops either side.
Oh, yeah. The arcades.
The arcade walk. The castle's different because you've got a dragon in the basement.
Oh, that dragon.
And that's kind of...
Love it. Love it.
Amy
is so scared of it, so we go in there all the time. It's
that dragon was... We only came across it by accident, didn't we? We accidentally
we took a
stumbled
wrong
on
turn.
it. And I was like, holy cow, it's amazing.
Yeah.
The theming and the colours in DLP is the best out of the parks we've been to, even out of
but there
Florida.
were a couple of rides that caught us by. I didn't think Star Wars Hyperspace Mountain was going to be quite like it was.
Yeah, Space Mountain.
Katie doesn't like going on things that have full wrap harnesses. And obviously that was a full harness ride, which you weren't.
Oh, I'm not very good at the harness. No, I get a bit.
Your worst ride of all time is the orange Mission Space.
Yeah, no, and the second
Epcot.
one is at Disneyland Paris. I said to you, it was the Indiana Jones. Oh, the Indiana Jones ride. I didn't even know, because from the walkway, you can't see what the Indiana Jones ride does. You don't know what it does. So then we got in that tiny little carriage thing.
Oh,
with the full harness.
my knees were up around my ears anyway, because I'm kind of not very sure.
Oh, it was horrendous.
Look like
Sorry. Hi, Sophie.
Sorry, I was just getting a glass of wine.
That's it.
Good girl.
Sorry.
Right.
You okay?
Yeah, Sophie, this is John and Sim from
Hi.
Dan's there.
He's on phone.
Dan from Do's to Do's. And Sophie, Disney's mum life, goes to Disney with her tiny little girl who is 3.
Yeah.
And her dad.
Yeah.
And somehow she's managed to wangle DVC, but we're not quite sure how.
She's got DVC.
Obviously, I have not paid for it. That's been done. Obviously, not me.
Do you guys?
DVC?
I was going to say, do you guys know what DVC is? No. You guys would like. It's
so basically, you can explain it, Sophie, but it's Disney Vacation Club, and
it's go on, Sophie. You explain it.
I can explain a little bit. Obviously, we're only new members, so me and my dad have been going since 2001. We used to go like every 2 years. So I first went when I was 11. I'm nearly 31, so we've been going a long time. We hadn't been for about 4 or 5 years, and then we went back last year, which was my little girl's first time. We came back, and within 3 days, we booked to go back in March this year. And while we were there in March, we kept seeing the DVC advert. Thought, we couldn't do it. My dad worked some things out and was like, I'm going to do it, because we wanted to go back every year. And working out the money and stuff, it made sense because we've got a contract for 50 years now. So we've got like accommodation at a deluxe Disney resort. We've never stayed at deluxe before. We've only ever stayed at moderate or value. So we can now stay in all the top deluxe hotels for the next 50 years, which is really exciting.
Wow.
so it kind of works out as points, doesn't it? So
Yeah.
you get the base hotel that
you buy like points. So for example, like the smallest amount of points you can buy is 100 points, and it will be so many dollars per point that you have to buy into. So the smallest amount is 100. You can buy up to, I think it's like stupid, like 1,000 points, which is insane. It's a lot of money.
Yeah.
I just wish we'd done it years ago.
Is it like a time?
No.
Yeah, yes. So
it's kind of
it is sort of. They don't like to call it that, but it's sort of like a timeshare.
Can you go at any time?
Yeah.
Or do you have certain slots like in a
No,
time?
you can go anytime. You get like priority over other people's bookings and stuff.
Do you get these?
Love that.
Yeah.
I haven't got it. It goes to my dad's, but yeah,
Ah.
I don't get it here, but my dad gets it.
So,
It's so nice to get these and like just read through the stories and stuff.
They're amazing.
So cool.
so
All the
effectively,
people with them in the back, they bring it around the world with them, and they bring
That's
the Disney
awesome.
files with them.
I love that.
It's really cool. It's a good way, like Sophie said, of being able to go and stay in some of the loveliest hotels.
Mm.
And you also get invited to some VIP events, don't you? So you get to go to the park, special events at the park.
they do.
Yeah.
Do like evenings where it's only DVC members, and they lay on, like some of the evening events where they extend the park for just certain people, and you get free treats and
Yeah.
food and drink and stuff. You get those as well. Plus, you get 20% off purchases.
That's what kind of sold it for me, was all the discount you get.
Yeah, well, you get it wherever as well. So, for example, annual passes in America, you don't get discount in Paris or in the UK, like if you go to the shop. If you've got DVC, you also get discount on cruise line, as well as every park and every.
And we can use the points to use all over. Like you can use it at like Adventures by Disney or California or Cruise Line, which is something we've always wanted to do, like maybe in the future and stuff when like my little girl's older. So
yeah,
I never use mine outside I think I use it for Cruise Line once.
Yeah.
And then everything else was just DVC resorts, and then I traded for Disney resorts a couple times.
Yeah.
I bought it when I was just finishing graduate school because I knew I wasn't going to buy a house. So I invested in a quality of life with what I like to do, and
Best way.
DVC made sense, and it was awesome. So I'm
Yeah.
ready to get on.
We should have done it many years ago.
We should have done it. We're too old now. We should have definitely done it.
Yeah,
ages ago.
we'd still get usage out of it, but
yeah,
then
you can
it'd
give
be
it
something
to your
you
kids.
give to your kids.
You can gift it to your children.
That's what my dad's done. My dad's left it like in my name when like he goes, sort of thing. So like I'll be still using it when I'm 80.
Yeah, exactly. We could do it and gift it to Dan and Luke and stuff, but I don't know if they would want it. I don't know.
I think also like we've got family out there as well, so we're always going to go out to Florida. We've got family that live near Fort Lauderdale, so we're always going to go out there. Even if we didn't go to Disney, we'd still go out there, but at least your accommodation's sorted. But we've got our first DVC trips in December this year, but that all depends on flights.
So Brian raised a good point. The discount. So on Disney Cruise Line, you get decent discounts, all the shops and everything. But if you're exchanging points, so you don't have to stay at a hotel, you can actually exchange your DVC points to go on a cruise. But for some reason, the translation of points that you would get at a hotel to the translation of points you'll get on a cruise line, it doesn't work out. It doesn't work out very well. You tend to have to use more points, and it's more expensive to get a cruise line reservation than if you got a hotel. So yeah, Brian, it is true.
Cruise has gotten so expensive too.
And you're right. And the other point is that if you can't get out one year and you've got your points, you can actually rent your points out. There are a lot of companies. I think the DIS group, they actually have a company that you can go to, and they will allow somebody to buy your points for the year, to rent your points out. So you still get the return on them. So there's loads of that. And I think when the park opened in a couple of 3 weeks ago, when they opened up initially just for DVC members, for the DVC, so the Wilderness Lodge and those guys, they all opened up. And Bay Lake, they were. You could walk in there and just get a reservation.
Wow.
There was no one there, and DVC got first dibs. So I think there's a couple of people.
Just wish we didn't live in the UK.
I'm like waiting for them to put one in Paris. That would be really cool if they put one in Paris.
DVC.
What we've got in Paris, like you've got your 3 different passes. We've got the top pass. We've got the Infinity Pass. We've got the top pass. So that gives us 20% off all in Disney, 20% off over here in the UK in the Disney store, 35% off all the hotels.
Oh, that's good.
We've got 365 days access to the park.
Wow.
We get priority bookings, and what else do we get? We get so much. We get
Money
a
off
little bit.
top.
So like reopening like when Disney first reopened, for the first 2 months it was Disney pass holders only. So we could have gone 2 months ago and still had just the whole fun of just the Disney pass holders. Christmas Day is only Infinity members only.
Oh, really?
Ah.
So when we went for Christmas Day, it was only people who was Infinity pass holders.
You know that in Disney Christmas starts really early.
It was a lot more, and you get free parking on site as well.
Free
Yeah.
parking,
Free VIP,
discounts,
yeah.
friends.
So yeah, discount ticket for friends, so it being 115 euros,
Yes, yes.
35 euros.
A Luna is
Sophie.
one where I want to go.
So Sophie, can you use your DVC points in a
Luna.
Luna, whatever, in Hawaii?
You know, the-
I think
Yes.
so. Yeah, I think you can. As far
Yeah,
as I
that's where we
know.
went for a honeymoon.
Ah, nice.
yeah, I got to say that
Definitely want to go there.
definitely want to go. I think the journey's a little bit of a,
So far.
it's a bit of a challenge. It's kind of like 2 planes, a boat, swim a bit. It's a long way.
Fashid wants to come in. Fashid wants to come in. So let's just bring him in for a minute and see what Fashid would like to talk about. Hi, Fashid. How are you?
Yeah.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi, Fashid.
Is he frozen?
Hi.
He's frozen.
Do you want
Okay. So here's a controversial one. How do you guys feel about wearing masks and face masks in Florida right now?
And Disney, Paris.
So I'm talking
Yeah.
about in
Paris,
Disney.
do you have to wear a mask in Paris?
Yeah, I'm all about it. I think it's good.
Yeah. So I think the challenging point I've got is the humidity.
It's going to be very hot. I wear a mask at work now in South Carolina, and like this whole area gets like super hot and sweaty during the day.
Yeah.
And 'cause I go all over to different sites and fix like IT infrastructure. So I have to wear my mask, and we're having people test positive. So I'd rather wear it. I like double up sometimes just because you never know.
Just cover your whole face in them. So one at the top, one at the side.
Yeah, I need like a bowl or something to put over my snorkel.
Yeah.
I think from what I've seen, if you can stomach wearing them, the park levels they're magnificently low at the moment.
Yeah.
And I think everyone said that it feels safer in the parks than it does pretty much anywhere else. Although I think Publix and Walmart now are insisting that if you go in their stores, you have to wear. I think Costco have done exactly the same.
I mean, it's South Carolina. People aren't wearing their masks, and they're mandated to wear them. Like we have a law now to wear it in public. If you can't social distance, you should wear a mask, because most people were like, I don't think it's a big deal, and they just didn't wear a mask. And then now we're like 4th highest in the States. So
Yeah, exactly.
I wear my mask.
2 seconds. Sorry. This Fasif would like to come on, so hold on 2 seconds.
And I'm gonna drop off because I'm getting busy. I have
Bye, Dan.
call me. We got dinner ready. Ellie's barking at me, and so
Thanks, Dan.
I would stay forever, but
Bye, Dan.
it was nice seeing everybody in face to face.
Lovely.
And we'll see you all in the chats. And I'll probably do a live stream pretty soon to get my watch hours up.
Awesome.
And you guys, thanks for the support. And we'll do another Disney chat another time.
All right, Dan. See you later. Dan.
Take care, guys. All the best. See you later.
Bye.
Bye.
So, John, you're all right wearing a mask when you go to
No. Well, I do need to speak to them. Obviously, over here in the UK, I'm okay. I don't have to wear a mask. I'm exempt. So I haven't worn a mask. I don't like them. But I don't know what the laws are over in France. But if I've got to wear it, I've got to wear it. So
I think it's a thing, isn't it? And everyone said that the measures that everyone's put in at the parks are brilliant. Everyone's nervousness is how people will adhere to them.
Yeah.
It seems like most people, I think, when they talk about, even here in the UK, so many people are not wearing them. But so many people abroad are kind of in the same place. It's only when you force people to wear them that everyone actually bothers. I think, Brian, I think we'd try a gaiter, but or like a snood or something. But I think a lot of people have. I think Universal are fine with you wearing snoods and gaiters, but Disney have stipulated not. It has to be round the ears. It has to be tight fitting. Can't be a bandana. Can't be a gaiter. They've been pretty specific about it because I think they've had to refine it.
Yeah, and they also say if you're not wearing your mask on the ride, and they delete it, didn't they?
Yeah.
So,
yeah, and I kind of get it because I was watching lots of people that were having, when you go and see the photographers and they're taking your photos. I'm like, there's no one around them. Why are they wearing their mask?
That's what you were saying, weren't you?
Why would you not take your mask off? But it's because Disney are very specific in that they don't want to encourage or take pictures of people that are flouting the law, flouting the park rules. So I can kind of get it. But,
It doesn't bother me because I wear mine all the time. When I go to the shops, when I go and pick my mum up, it's on. I'll just wear it. I don't care. I just don't want to get this virus at all. So
I wear mine all the time, and I'm just like outraged when I go to the shops with the girls, and me and the girls have got masks on. There's people there without them on, and little kids. I'm thinking, just put down mask on your kid, man. Just put a mask on your kid.
It's kind of
personal preference, but and it's not. You don't have to wear it in shops yet, but I just think I wouldn't want to risk getting this for nothing. And I say to him, he's like, I'm exempt, I don't have to wear it. I'd be like, you're exempt when you're in a box because you've died of it. You know what I mean? That's when you're exempt. But
I think you're right. I think what I've kind of noticed is having worked from home for 4 months and not really mixed socially with people too much, you become acutely aware of how everyone doesn't really understand personal space. Well, I mean, we've been stood completely to one side and we're stood waiting for something or for whatever, and you've got 10 feet space all around you, and still people walk like half an inch away from your left nostril. They don't. And you're like, why is this? 4 or 5 months ago, we wouldn't have cared. We wouldn't have cared.
No, I'm one of them people.
He's so in his own little world now.
Yeah.
And before he knows it, he's like trod on someone, you know what I mean?
I saw my friend uptown today, gave him a cuddle, didn't think nothing of it. How are you? Do you want a cup of coffee? They're clean, they're safe.
Sophie, how are you feeling about going to the park? Are you going to wear a mask?
Well, you've got to wear a mask.
Well, you have got to wear a mask.
Well, I'd have to wear one. I don't know how Christmas is going to go. I don't want to get too excited about it because we're meant to be going for Christmas. And then it doesn't happen.
Yeah.
So I think until there's an announcement about flights and borders being open, I don't want to get too excited at the moment.
Yeah, I think so. Were you going to go with Virgin or BA?
BA, we booked flights about 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. So I think it's late August that they're announcing everything.
24th.
Or they're confirming everything. And Virgin are meant to fly from on the 24th.
Yeah.
We have no idea.
We'll be going 19th of December till 30th of December.
Nice. Yeah, because
again, until flights are announced, I can't get too excited because it will just get cancelled and I'll just be even more upset. So I'm trying to just keep it well.
You need to go to DLP. You need to go to Disneyland Paris for sure.
Yeah, I went to Disneyland Paris last year, but this is probably the only chance we'll probably get to go to Disney World over Christmas as a one-off. But I don't know, but we'll see what happens. I'm keeping all hope though for now.
So Christmas is a traditionally very busy time to go.
Yeah, crazy.
I don't think it's going to be that bad.
No, I don't think it is.
What's Christmas normally like at DLP?
Fantastic, magical, on another level.
I enjoyed it, but it wasn't home.
Yeah, spending Christmas away from home was weird.
Yeah.
We took, another good thing about driving is we took a Christmas tree with us.
If you want a car with a big 8-foot tree strapped to the top.
Yeah,
so actually the tree's still in my boot. I haven't taken it out.
Only a little one, but it was nice to have a
but it
little
was
Christmas
nice to
tree
take a
up.
Christmas tree, but it just still didn't feel like
Christmas.
Christmas being away from home. But when you was in the park,
It was beautiful.
it was amazing. The parade was so
all the
good.
fake snow.
Oh yeah, the fake snow coming out of
the
this
Christmas Day
lamppost.
parade was amazing, and all the cast interacted with you.
So nice.
Yeah, it was beautiful. It was really nice.
I think those experiences are going to be very different.
Yeah.
For a long time.
I don't think you can beat Florida for hospitality wise.
No, massive.
Americans, the hospitality is just amazing, isn't it? You know, when you go to America, they're so welcoming, they're so lovely, it's amazing. Where in Florida, in France, you got to think they are a bit more stern. You know, so when you get there like bonjour, and then you're like, oh yeah, okay, no smile, no happiness.
We did say that the first time we went to Paris, we was like, oh, it's not quite the same, is it?
No.
But it gives you a good fix.
It
I
does.
think we might have said it before, as obviously having our own business, self-employed, to take 2-3 weeks out to do a holiday is really hard at the moment, because it's fine, you can pay for your holiday, you can afford your holiday and all of that, but then taking 3 weeks out of work, not earning, it's really difficult for us. So for us, Disneyland Paris is just absolutely perfect, because we can take lots of short breaks. So we get our massive Disney fix. We really enjoy going and doing what we're doing. But I don't know how long this will be enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Baby, well, you're going to book for 2022, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to Florida in 2022.
2022 go. So.
Well, maybe, I don't know, I was trying to work it out the other day. So for a while, I think things like the character interactions, the all you care to enjoy buffets and things like that, they've all gone. It's all very different. And out of all of these things, there's always something that changes quite dramatically. I mean, you remember, you used to be able to walk in a park and there wasn't, you didn't have to go through like a bag check or anything like that. Yeah. Turned up, you tabbed yourself in, you had your keys to the world pass.
Yeah.
Through and off you went. You went through the machine, and then there was all of the horribleness with terrorism. And suddenly those bag checks started coming in. So something happened, something horrible, something then happened again. So there was a reaction. Now, I think more touch technology. The end of it, we're going to end up washing our hands a bit more, which is not a bad thing to do anyway.
Sophie, you said just as you were leaving in March, was it? They were just starting to put all the stations in, you do it with your foot or something, and it dispenses water and soap.
Yeah, so we were in the parks, obviously, in March this year. We were out there while the parks closed. So we lost out on about 4 days towards the end of the holiday. But on the last couple of days after it was announced on the Thursday evening, over the next 3 days before they closed, they had loads of hand wash stations all over the place. They had hand sanitizer bits everywhere, literally everywhere. They had signs everywhere, because it wasn't such an issue at the time, but there was signs letting you know about the virus and telling you to wash your hands, encouraging things like that. But there was, I was worried we were going to carry it back with us, because we were with so many people at the time. But fingers crossed, touch wood, we've not had anything so far. But yeah, it literally just changed overnight. But there was loads of stuff being implemented before we left. So I think they've just continued to do that and then just added more stuff, really.
I haven't really heard anything from Disneyland Paris, because it's open now, isn't it? Paris is open. I haven't really heard anything.
Well,
I haven't really seen those videos.
We haven't really gone there or we don't really follow.
I've seen quite a few videos that they've released. I get emails every day from them.
Yeah.
So, and it looks safe, but they're getting more characters out now. So they're now giving away competitions for people that are in the park, go and find character hunts. So you go and do these character hunts and then you win something if you find all the characters and stuff like that. So they're making it quite fun for the kids, and you get to meet more characters, and they're bringing out the rarer characters.
Yeah.
One of the rare ones was which it's a different rare character every day. So they brought out Ping from Mulan.
Yeah.
Wow.
That one has not been done in like 23 years.
Wow.
Because they've got selfie stations instead of
Yeah.
like the meet the character.
Yeah, they're on like a pedestal. You stand
Yeah.
in front of them, don't you? So you get that kind of weird perspective.
And so they bring out a lot of rare characters now, ones that you wouldn't have met.
I think they've got to do something like that, because otherwise it's a bit like, well,
Yeah.
you're not getting as much. So I suppose they've got to give a bit more in the sense of what characters.
There's no parades, there's no fireworks shows, so all of those kind of things for obvious reasons, right? For obvious reasons. I think they've got so much work to do to convert things, but I think some things once they're converted won't go back. So like I think the day of the all you can eat or all you care to eat buffet is gone.
Yeah.
Or going up and getting things. I think that's gone. I think it's going to be everything's going to be family style, right? So you will still be able to have that kind of eat as much as you need kind of experience, but they'll bring it to you the same as they do at like yeah, exactly. So Ahana, they do the whole. You have a menu, you pick from the menu, and they bring it to your table, and there's oodles of the stuff.
Well, I'm wondering then, like Crystal Palace and like at Disneyland Paris thing, where you go and eat your buffet and all the characters come round to you, whether they're just going to be like Santa then, sitting somewhere, and then your table goes up and has a picture.
Maybe we're booking invention, so so that'll be for Kira's birthday. But I hope it gets sorted. Where's Amy? Because obviously we're going there for October.
We're hoping to go there October as well.
For Amy's birthday, and she's obsessed with Rapunzel. So we're going to book her the Rapunzel makeover, where you get the dress and all the hair and the makeup, and she spent the day with Rapunzel going around the park.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah, so I'm hoping that that's going to be back up and running, ready for
that would be amazing.
October.
That would be cool.
I mean, we did the only one and only time we did DLP. We stayed at the
main
hotel, so the Disney hotel, the one that's over the top of the walkway.
Yeah, that was nice. I enjoyed that one.
Yeah.
We spent how long trying to find the entrance?
Yeah, we couldn't find the entrance. We're right.
We walked.
How do we even get into this hotel?
We're walking around for ages, weren't we?
Because most people would, because we got off the train. Obviously, if you drive up, it's really clear. It's on the other side. But you're right. It's those two little entrances, one on the left and one on the right. And it doesn't look like a hotel entrance. It looks like a fire. And yeah, we walked ages.
Yeah, we look like idiots in the rain as well. Absolute idiots when we're walking around. But when you first see that castle, though, in Disneyland Paris, the hotel, that is so magical, right?
Beautiful.
But then staying there was a bit shabby.
It was pretty, but you could see it was an older hotel.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like when we were there, people were decorating again.
Yeah.
They were like taking that strip of wallpaper off, sticking it back up, and they were revamping it. But you can see it needed a little bit. But I like that it's a bit old, because I think it adds to that.
Yeah.
Style, isn't it? But
that's kind of what they said with the three main hotels in Florida. So around Bay Lake, so you've got the Floridian, you've got the Contemporary, and Polynesian. And obviously, there's an argument that always goes on about which one actually was open first. So was it the Floridian? The Contemporary, or was it the Polynesian? And the truth is, the Polynesian was the first one that took VIP guests. So it's the first one that took those guests, but the first paying one was the Contemporary. But those, because they're the original three hotels, they do date a little bit. But you're right, people like that. I mean, the Contemporary looks. It couldn't say 70s more if it shouted. It got written on the side. But it's just something about it that's actually become really cool. It's a really nice place.
Sophie, is that where you're staying? Contemporary?
No, so with DVC, we bought into Riviera, which wasn't the cheapest of points, but that was the only option. But we're doing a split stay if Christmas goes ahead. We're doing Saratoga Springs, Old Key West, and Riviera. We've booked next year already.
It's got to be done, isn't it? It's got to be done.
So obviously they obviously paused all the 2020 tickets like back in May, whenever it was.
Yeah.
I was really stressing out because all the park reservations are coming out. I was thinking, we're going at Christmas. I can't buy tickets. What am I going to do? Am I going to have to buy them off the street from someone? Like, I need to get the tickets. We bought them off the Shop Disney UK site, which I think is where you guys got them as well.
Yeah.
And they were all legit, and they were actually cheaper. They were like $3.99 for an adult.
Yeah.
They had to be used by the end of the year. And we linked them up and everything. They were all okay, but we still had like our days left over from March. And they said, we can just extend them till to the end of next year. And I was like, we've had a refund already.
Yeah.
They said, like, don't worry about it. But me and my dad have said we're going to upgrade at Christmas and get annual passes, so it covers next year's trip.
Do you know what? We faffed around for so long trying to work out whether we needed annual passes or not. The universal annual passes was a no-brainer because we bought 14 days worth of tickets, because we usually go to like attractions tickets.
Yeah.
Correct. You pay £250 for a ticket for 14 days. We went into the concierge there and we paid $10 more for an annual pass.
That's crazy.
It was like, what? And you just exchange the tickets and they do it there and then. So then you've got a year of universal.
That's what we did in Paris.
We bought 1 day's tickets for our friend. We went with our friends at Christmas, and they had the
infinity passes.
So we got a discount getting in, and then go to whatever the place is called, and just
go
in and upgrade them. So we did that, and then that's the annual pass there and then. And you paid,
and you get the money off what you pay and stuff like that. And it was so nice because when you walk in, it's like Monsters Inc.
Yeah.
So it's like walking into like the bank. Like, no, what part of it is in Monsters Inc? It's like the offices in the Monsters.
Rose's entrance door. Yeah, gotcha.
So nice, and that.
Yeah.
But, it was nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we did similar with the Disney passes, but first year we got just plain gold passes, and then the second year they give you, if you want to renew, then you get discount for renewing. So we actually get the discount on getting platinum passes. So you get knockout times, you get the extra benefit, the extra discounts, and everything else as well. And it's if you only need to go twice and you paid for the pass.
We were going to have to buy the platinum passes because we were going for Christmas, because we would have had to have like no blockout dates, but because the tickets we bought, they're just 14 days and then we can just upgrade them. We don't need to get platinum ones now because we're not going to go at Christmas. If this goes ahead, we won't go at Christmas again. But obviously going for May next year, it will cover that trip. But being DVC, you get a big discount on them anyway. So when we looked at buying like brand new platinum pass ones, I think we got a discount of like $200 and something being a DVC member. So it made sense doing it.
Well, it kind of made sense as well, because obviously when they started opening everything back up and the park reservation, I mean, like the Disney app wasn't actually complex enough to then bring the park reservation system in. So they did it for parks paying guests first. So if you were staying in a hotel, you got to book your passes first, and then it was people
annual pass holders, and then the theme park.
But I remember you saying about how stressed people were getting, because it was like, soon we will be able to buy tickets.
So stressed.
We'll be able to buy tickets.
You were so stressed, weren't you?
I think because I said we were going for Christmas, I just had this feeling that the whole world was just going to book Christmas, and then we weren't going to be able to get anywhere on Christmas Day. And I was like, don't cry, just chill out. But there's like loads of availability. The only stuff that's been booked is just like July stuff.
Yeah, I think July is all booked pretty much now.
And I think quite a bit of August for like annual pass holders, but apart from that, I think it's fine really.
Yeah, they do it in different pots. So they have, I don't quite know how they've done it or what the actual figures are, but I think it's like 30% of normal capacity.
Yeah.
Percentage that's for hotel guests, and a percentage for
it's all like split in 3 bits.
And then annual pass holders.
Is that probably what they've done for Paris as well? So Dudes and Do's said over here, I'm going to have so much fun just walking around and getting takeout. I will try some of the quick service that I haven't had, like Deluxe Burger, Blaze Pizza.
So Deluxe Burger, we've always had fantastic experiences at Deluxe Burger.
We always get free food or
always
drinks.
get free food for some odd reason. Whenever
They
we walk in,
everything up.
they might look at me and think that I actually just need to be fed. But we walk in. Last time we walked in, like, somebody had ordered a milkshake, and the guy was gonna. He was like, "Do you want a milkshake?" And it was one of the, the ones that just got everything on it, a bit of cake and the whole lot.
Ice cream.
And he was like, "Do you want it?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Hey, you can have it free." And I'm like, "Yeah, fine. Thank you very much." And then we ordered a burger each and some fries, and we ended up with 2 burgers each and no fries.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's just weird. Everything goes wrong. It's kind of like you buy stuff, but you get different stuff.
If it's free, I'll have it. I'm not going to say no. Yeah.
And we like a blaze.
Do's and Do's, I go back end of August for Polly. Oh, you're staying at Polynesian. Brian said they really want to stay. Eva wants to stay at the Polynesian. Hell, we were stressed and we're not going until September 2021, Brian.
So Polynesian, I would love to stay at the Polynesian.
Polynesian's beautiful.
It's always
like goals.
Yeah, it is goals, right? I mean, when you were talking earlier on about the deluxe resort, our first foray into the deluxe resorts was Kadami Village in Animal Kingdom.
Oh, Animal Kingdom.
And that was just amazing. I mean, you do the Simba moment every time you wake up, right? You've got a giraffe outside your window, and it's just
pretty cool.
Or an antelope having a wee, so it's like it's just generally kind of amazing.
I know, it's pretty cool.
I love that. And we can go and have breakfast with it's beautiful.
You would love Animal Kingdom. It's a nice resort.
It's just when you walk into the main foyer. And you walk in, there's a guy making wooden ornaments, chipping, hand carving wooden ornaments. There was a circle of kids all playing bongos, and all being included. And then you walk into the main area, and it's just vast, huge, and it's got a very unique smell to it. A really, really unique smell to it. It's gorgeous.
You can buy the smells, can't you?
Yeah, I think there's a candle company. I'm trying to think.
Yeah, we talked about my last one.
Yeah, they're in. There's a scent place that's in. Is it the Co-op or is it what's the? Oh,
the scents you can get. Yeah, it's Co-op. In Disney Springs.
It's Co-op Marketplace, isn't it? Yeah.
You can buy. They're so expensive.
But they do genuinely smell right.
Yeah. In a few weeks for the weekend, then end of August, Polly for 3-night stay. Oh, Do's and Dudes. Well done, you. Can you get JP a job, please? Can you get JP a job, please? Please, can you get JP a job, please?
You would be most happy if I got a job in America.
Yeah, of course I would. I'll be there all the time. Magic Candle Company. That's it,
the one. Thank you, Brian.
Well done, Brian.
What you do is go get a job for Comcast out in America. Because Big Boy Joe, he works for Comcast. Yeah. Not only does he obviously get his Comcast internet and everything for free, but he also gets free annual passes for him and his family to Universal and Disney.
Wow.
Comcast?
Yeah. Comcast is buying Sky. So
let's go for a job.
Comcast.
She says.
Let me pimp his CV out.
No, you're not going to pimp my CV out.
Wait a minute. I'm writing it down.
Yeah.
We're going to be getting Comcast some point next year because Comcast bought Sky.
Yes. Yeah.
So Comcast will be taking it over. So, but yeah, Comcast, you get all the luxuries out there.
Yeah. We won't get it here.
We won't get that. We won't get
staff
that.
Here won't get great perks because
why?
we don't get
Bradley does. Bradley don't pay for none of his phone bills. He don't pay for his internet. He don't pay for his Sky. He's a VIP Sky fitter, so he deals with all the celebrities and the royal family. Like he goes to Buckingham Palace to go to Queen's Sky and all of that as standard.
Day, you know what I mean?
The Queen watching Game of Thrones on Sky Atlantic or something.
Oh, I loved Game of Thrones.
The Queen has definitely watched
Babe station.
No.
Wow. No.
Agents got on and the
Oh,
agents can come through your window in about 2 minutes.
Definitely watch what?
Handmaid's Tale.
Oh, don't. I was telling JP about that. I still
Oh,
haven't
you
watched
need
it.
to watch it.
Have you
gotta
watched
watch
it, Sophie?
What's that?
Handmaid's Tale.
The Handmaiden's Tale.
No.
It's really
No.
genuinely good. It's a bit dystopian, but it is.
Yeah.
I still haven't watched it. No. No, I haven't watched
But
it.
it's funny you should say about Comcast because the amount of times we go to Universal and you see them closing the park early and they are bringing in hundreds of people from a company where the company's Christmas party or their summer party, they've hired out the park. And, you know, you kind of see these streams of people coming in. It's kind of amazing.
It is amazing.
It is.
I think Universal is still going ahead with Halloween Horror Nights.
Yeah, they are.
Everybody I watch and I see they've managed to see some of the horror mazes and houses being built. They're still being built and they're still on time. There's a question about so Fear Factor usually converts into there was a stage show. There was a dance stage show last year that actually rocked up and we thought, okay, fine, we'll go and watch it. It genuinely was amazing.
Yeah. What they do in Paris? Because obviously you got the Disney. So do they do Not So Scary Disney in Disney Paris? Does anyone know? And then the other part of the park, do they do anything scary there? You know, like where Ratatouille is.
We'll find out when we go. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would imagine they would do a
sorry, Sim's putting the washing machine on. She's saying Disney at Halloween in Paris is meant to be really good. She's heard it's meant to be amazing.
Right.
But we'll find out. We'll go and find out.
So Brian and Do's both love the candle company, Magic Candle Company.
So how can a candle smell like Pirates of the Caribbean? Does that mean it owed to Johnny Depp? I don't know what's that.
Alcohol, drugs,
KP.
weed.
KP?
Hey.
I can't say that.
I can say that.
No, you can't.
Why?
Because there's character deprivation.
Oh.
These new ones, Stella. Smells like Stella.
Stella. Yeah. John sent to me this morning Snoop Dogg's doing the music for Little Mermaid. Not Little, is it Little Mermaid?
Shaggy has done the music for the Little Mermaid film.
Well, that kind of fits, though, right? Because he was he did the voice for Sebastian.
Oh yeah, Sebastian. Yeah.
In the original cartoon, so that kind of makes sense.
Ah, there you go then.
Yeah. So it is good when he sings it, and it's on his latest album that he's just released.
Yeah.
And it was so good, so good. And then it was like, screen record that, I gotta send it to KP.
Yeah, it's really good. I loved it. It's really good. I love Little Mermaid. Oh, one of my favourite
film.
Yeah, one of my favourite rides.
I must go on the Little Mermaid ride about 20 times.
Yeah.
Probably more for my benefit than it is Olivia's. Literally.
I want it to cool down because
it's nice and
usually
cool.
very little queue. It's got a nice air-conditioned kind of walk up.
Yeah.
No,
that's
it is.
for Small World.
Yeah.
When you want to cool down, we go on Small World.
Yeah.
I can't go in Small World because I feel like I'm actually going to hurt myself when I get off that ride.
We love Small World.
We love it.
Yeah.
I'd like to do it at
California.
Is it? So California, they make it over for the holidays, but where is it? Is it Tokyo where they actually the characters are different? Around the world, they interject kind of Disney characters. I can't remember if it's Tokyo or
Yeah, they got the Disney characters in there, don't they? Yeah, it is one of the Asia. Lukey, it's Luke gone behind. So that
you can't see him. He's going behind.
No, you
the
can't
castle. Definitely.
You got to put your head around. I don't know.
He's snuck into the garage, into the freezers to get some food. So.
Bless. Oh, well, I think we're coming up to our time. You going on, John? I probably can't raid you because it's like 5 people.
No, I am.
Going to bed.
Yay! John was a little bit sleepy earlier.
I am
I
sleep.
want to hear it.
Right.
No, that John was sleepy earlier and snores like you, babe.
I don't snore. I've never once heard myself snore.
I don't even feel myself nod off.
Oh, I was so tired last night. I sat and I was trying to watch Ad Astra on Sky, and it's a reasonably thinky film. I missed about 25 minutes. I just died.
I thought it was boring. Yeah.
That was Brad Pitt in there.
Yeah. It was pants.
Halo.
It didn't look very good.
No.
It's a thinky film. It's a definite thinky film. I mean, it's kind of given away by the director, but you know, so
Not my cup of tea. I'd rather watch Sister Act.
what?
Kira loves Sister. I should watch it again and again.
I would much rather watch that as well. Oh, thank you, Sophie, for coming on. I hope you've had fun.
It was awesome. And I'm going to have a look at that camera.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to look at the camera. And DVC starts from about 20 odd grand.
QVC?
DVC.
Oh, I said QVC. I'm thinking, what?
No,
That is what I used to spend on QVC. Not anymore.
no, DVC. For the initial points grab, if you go
Definitely wouldn't pay that for QVC.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, DVC starts from that.
Oh.
Crazy, right?
You can do monthly payments.
Yeah. Okay.
Mm.
No, it's still too much money. Right. See you later, guys. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
And you. Bye.
Bye. Bye.